The man rolled down his window. A huge amount of mud poured through the window into the car. He quickly rolled the window back up. The next second the sunroof glass started cracking. Panicking, he grabbed some tape to hold it together. But under the intense pressure, the tape barely helped. He quickly grabbed the steering wheel lock from the floor. The lock effectively prevented the sunroof from collapsing. At this point the man completely lost it. Earlier that day he was driving his usual route to work. When he came to a turn, he suddenly got caught in a landslide. Now he was trapped underground. Never having believed in God before, he drew a cross on the back of his seat, praying he could survive and get out of this mess. He thought of his girlfriend again, and suddenly felt motivated to escape. So he started checking what he had in the car, but didn't find anything particularly useful. Just then water started dripping through cracks in the sunroof. He quickly pulled out a credit card, folded it in half and placed it at the bottle opening, making a simple water collection device. Soon he had collected nearly a full bottle of water. The water problem was solved. He took a tube from a folding chair, stuck it through the sunroof crack into the wet mud, trying to get outside air through the tube, but the next second water started flowing out of the tube. He quickly plugged the hole with newspaper, then used nail clippers to make a small hole in the bottle cap, threaded rope through the hole to secure it. The other end of the rope went through the tube. Then he pushed the tube upward. Next the rope went through a second tube. The second tube was also pushed up. Then came the third and fourth tubes. At the fourth tube he met serious resistance. He used a car jack to push the tube up. Finally he used wire through the tube to lift the bottle cap. He saw a tiny bit of light, and breathed deeply of the outside air. Next he made a stupid decision. He actually lit the newspaper on fire, hoping the smoke would help people outside find him. Before the smoke could get out, the burning newspaper burned his hand. He quickly put out the fire with a towel, covered his nose and mouth with clothes. Suddenly the car shook. In the chaos a tube pierced his head. The man passed out from the pain. In a daze, he found himself in his own garage. 1 second it was sunny and bright. The next second dirt was piled up outside the windows. This terrified him awake. After waking up he used clothes and his belt to bandage the wound, then found the spare tire, connected it with tubes to use as an oxygen tank, rubbed motor oil all over his body to reduce friction, put on headphones to keep dirt out of his ears. He used all his strength to break the sunroof, then put the spare tire against his chest with the tube in his mouth. He dug hard, and when he ran out of oxygen he'd take a few breaths. When thirsty he'd drink some of the water he'd collected earlier. The next second there was suddenly a cave-in above. All the dirt came pouring down. He was buried underneath, but he still didn't give up. As his body squirmed, first a hand emerged, then his head. The man successfully rescued himself.